Hi, I'm Becky, and in this video today I'm going to show you how I pack some of my favorite lug bags for air travel. So this is the Lug Puddle Jumper backpack, and I have the Puddle Jumper tote that I've had for many years. It was one of the first lug bags, and this bag, like the Puddle Jumper tote, does have a trolley strap on the back, so you can put it over the handle of your suitcase. But I have found that having a bag over the handles of the suitcase is hard to pull through an airport. It tends to fall sideways and spin the bag around. So that's why I wanted to try a backpack on this trip. I think it'll just be easier for walking through the airport. But this bag, like the Puddle Jumper tote, has the signature Lug Pocket the system of pockets that they use on the Lug Puddle Jumper tote. So I'll walk through those first. This is the phone pocket with the magnetic closure. Super convenient for keeping your phone accessible and safe. This pocket here I love. This pocket goes the whole way down, and it's a great place to put, like, a magazine will fit in here. You could probably put a tablet computer in here, but I have a book that I'm going to read. This people will laugh at. This was a spontaneous Amazon purchase. It is a nausea bag, such as you would find on an airline seat. Just thought it was a good thing to have in there. You never know when you might need it, or even just to throw away garbage when you don't have a place to do that. So that's all I have in there. And then these two pockets, I love these little pockets. They're just so convenient. They zip, and then they have flat magnetic pockets as well. Here I just have a large phone charger cord. It's a 10-footer, so it's great if the input is not in a convenient location. You can still charge your phone. This side I have my AirPods and a charger connector, USB converter. And this is just to give you some ideas of what the bag can hold, and also just some tips on things you might want to take with you that you hadn't already thought of when you're traveling. Here, this little flap, I always just keep a little bit of cash for tips or things like that, so you don't have to pull your whole wallet out. Then this is a longer pocket here. And here, this comes with the backpack. And here I just have a pocket of tissues, some Clorox wipes, some hand wipes, and then I have a pen. These are great, these Bic pens, because they have 4 different colors, so if one of them runs out, you can still have ink in the other color. And I always travel with a Sharpie in case I have to label something. And then in here I also have a little pocket journal to write about my trip. There's a felt lined pocket in here too. I might put like some readers in there. And there's also a zip pocket here as well. So plenty of places to organize things in this front of this bag. Then there are side pockets on both sides of the bag. Here I just have a little pocket umbrella. Here I have a Lug Chuggy. I think this is the 16 ounce. It's just a refillable water bottle. Most airports now have the refillable water stations where the water fountains would be, so that's perfect. Then there are 2 main compartments on top of the bag. The first is really meant to be a laptop compartment. You can see it's sort of a narrow compartment here, and it's padded. I'm not taking a laptop on this trip. So what I have in here is I have my wallet. This is a Lug wallet as well. I think this is I don't remember what this one's called, but it's a nice big wallet. It'll hold passports if you need to. And also what I slid in here is my Lug Carousel XL, which will be my purse once I arrive at my destination. And it just slides into there. It's really easy. If I decide to leave my backpack behind and I want to go with that, I can just grab it. Then the main compartment is very roomy, and I do have this stuffed. These are my glasses. sunglasses. And this is the Lug Choo. And this is just has a pill case. So I have all my medications and supplements in here. And it has a little pocket up here that zips. And this is where I put my disposable contact lenses. I wear dailies. And then there's a little pocket on the back here too. And here I just have a couple of little, you know, I always carry children's Benadryl in case someone has an allergic reaction that they weren't anticipating. I actually gave this to someone recently when their child had a reaction to something. And I keep, you know, just a couple of little over-the-counter medications in there. This is great. I always have this with me. That way I always have my prescription medications and my contacts, which are two things I couldn't replace at my destination very easily. This is my 311 bag, which is where you put your liquids for air travel. Everything in here should be compliant in the United States for domestic travel, but if you're flying internationally, they may have different requirements. But I've used this bag before in the States and not had any issues. Everything in here is 3.4 ounces or less. So I have some wrinkle release. This stuff works great. It's better than trying to lug a steamer or using the iron in a hotel. I hate doing that. I have some hand sanitizer, some chapstick with SPF, some coconut balm, some lip gloss. This is my Josie Moran Protect and Perfect. This I use as my foundation. This is just some sunblock that I decanted into these little bottles that you can get on Amazon. Dry shampoo, concealer, a roller perfume, a little sample of toothpaste, some body wash, some face wash, hair product, more hair product, a little, this is a little mascara sample size of It Cosmetics Superhero. This is my favorite mascara. I was so happy when I found this. I actually got this as a birthday gift from Ulta. So that's great for travel. I have little tubes here. I put some of my argan milk in here. That's just my daily facial moisturizer. And this is some Lume deodorant. It's a natural deodorant with no aluminum. It works great. A little more lotion and some samples that I got at the salon of, this is like a co-wash hair conditioner. I'm not very picky about what shampoo I use when I'm traveling, so I just took that since it doesn't take up much space. So as you can see, this bag holds plenty, and these are all of the liquids that I will take on the trip, and I was able to get everything I needed in here with some room to spare. And I keep this on top so that when I go through security, I can easily pull it out and put it in the little container on the belt. Then I have in here, there's a, I'll show you the inside later, but this is my little bag of healthy snacks for the plane. And this is the Lug Mini Trolley. So I have another video where I showed the regular trolley bag and how I filled that up for a road trip. But when I'm flying, I've consolidated a little bit so that I can just use this bag. But this bag is still great with organization. It holds plenty of stuff, and I'll show you how that works. But the trolley bags always have these two little pockets on the side, which I love for quick access to things. In this pocket, I have, again, some little over-the-counter medications, some Band-Aids. On this side, I have some lip balms, and I threw a little bit of jewelry in here, some earrings, and a bracelet to wear, and some dental floss in here. And when you open this up, there's a mesh compartment right here. So in here I have some very small scissors. You are allowed scissors on the plane if they're under a certain size. These are really tiny. And some tweezers and some nail clippers and a few hair ties. And then in the main compartment, it holds plenty of stuff. Again, I'll show you how much it holds. This is my retainer. This actually should go in my liquids bag. This is a good trick that you can just put a little bit of whatever, like facial serums or ointments you use, just put a little bit in a contact case. One thing I have in here is some ointment that's you use if you get a bug bite, so that should actually go in my liquids bag. This is like a tanner wipe, razor. This is a silicone loofah. This works great for showering. I like to have a loofah, but this dries quickly. It takes up like no space compared to the big nylon poofs, and it works great. A little wide tooth comb, deodorant, toothbrush, a headband for holding my hair back when I wash my face, hairbrush, eyebrow pencil, a little retractable kabuki brush, some stick sunblock. This is a great solution if you're limited to how many liquids you can bring. This is for my foundation, a little sponge, an eyelash curler, some powder, and I have a little sharpener. And then there's also a little pocket you can see inside here. It's wipeable if anything spills. There's a little pocket here where you can put things like a good place for feminine products. You could hide some cash in there. There's also this pocket on the front where I have some blush, some under eye brightener, and a little palette of eyeshadow, and that zips up as well. So I love the trolley bags, and this one fits perfectly inside the Puddle jumper backpack. And it's great because when you get to your destination, it fits easily on the smallest of bathroom counters, and you can get things out of it pretty easily with that. It's not, you don't have to deep dive into it, things don't get lost in there. In the bottom of the bag, I have a little packing cube. This is just a change of clothes, which I thought was a good idea, just to always have that with me in case my bag gets gate checked, my roller bag, and I would have to find clothes, or if my bag went missing. So this is it. This is the Lug Puddle Jumper Backpack. I hope that this was helpful to some of you. And if there are other bags you'd like to see, or other tips, or you have questions about air travel, let me know. Happy travels, everyone.